Welcome to the Hustle Report by Profit Duel, the podcast that delves into the side hustles that could make you money. Today, we're plunging into a side hustle that perfectly blends flexibility, incredible networking opportunities, and some real earning potential: becoming a brand ambassador. This isn't just about snagging some freebies, though that's certainly a perk. It's truly about authentically representing brands you genuinely connect with and, building incredibly valuable skills along the way, skills that can serve you far beyond the gig itself.
Yeah, what's really fascinating here is how brand ambassadorship has evolved. It's moved well past just like celebrity endorsements. It's become a much more flexible and crucially accessible opportunity for a wide range of people. We're going to unpack the nuances today, giving you a really clear, grounded picture of what you can expect if you decide to explore this path.
Absolutely. Our mission for you today is basically to provide a clear roadmap. We want you to walk away understanding if this deep dive into brand ambassadorship aligns with your goals, what the strategic benefits really are, what challenges you might realistically face, and crucially, how you can actually get started in a meaningful way. Okay, let's dive in. So to kick things off, let's challenge a common misconception. I think a lot of people hear brand ambassador and just picture someone holding a product and smiling. But for our audience who are pretty savvy about different income streams, what are the nuances? What truly defines the role today? What's the strategic core of what a brand ambassador actually does?
That's a great distinction to make.
Yeah.
At its core, yes, a brand ambassador's main responsibility is creating awareness,
Yeah.
generating positive buzz for a brand or product.
Yeah.
But it's really about being an authentic advocate. Think of yourself as a kind of human bridge, connecting the brand with its potential audience. And the methods for doing this are quite diverse, which, adds to the flexibility. You might be promoting on social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, using your own voice and reach.
Right.
Or you could be attending in-person events for the brand, engaging directly, maybe doing product demos, really bringing it to life for people.
So it's about being a genuine voice. Yeah, not just a walking billboard. And, you might hear promoting on social media or attending events and think, okay, this sounds like a full-blown marketing job. But the true beauty of this side hustle is precisely that it's designed to fit your spare time. It's about leveraging those micro moments, maybe, those bits of time throughout your day or week.
Exactly.
You pick the gigs that work for you, which is a massive plus for anyone juggling other commitments, right?
Absolutely. That flexibility is huge.
Now that we understand the strategic what, the immediate next question for most people is probably, why bother?
Yeah.
Beyond just the extra cash, what's the secret sauce? What makes people truly commit? What are the deeper, more impactful wins here?
Yeah, there are several compelling benefits that make this a truly rewarding venture. The first, and perhaps most significant, is that flexible schedule. It's not just flexible. It's sort of an exercise in time arbitrage, if you think about it.
Yeah.
You gain the power to select gigs that perfectly align with your availability evenings, weekends, specific hours.
Okay.
It's not just about fitting it in. It's about making your time work for you,
Yeah.
leveraging those existing pockets of availability you already have.
That's a critical insight, yeah. Especially for anyone looking to build an income stream without messing up their main job or life commitments.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then there's the extra income. Now, monetary compensation is obviously a primary motivator for many. But the real insight here is that it's often a sort of diversified pay package. Depending on the brand and the campaign, you might get free products, exclusive discounts, or other valuable incentives alongside the cash. So it's about recognizing that total value proposition, not just the hourly rate.
Right, it's the whole picture.
Exactly. And beyond the immediate financial stuff, there are incredible networking opportunities. As an ambassador, you're constantly connecting with industry professionals, other ambassadors who are often doing really cool things themselves, and of course, potential customers. If we connect these to the bigger picture, these aren't just, LinkedIn connections you forget about. They're actual opportunities to forge strategic alliances, build career capital that can genuinely open doors to new collaborations and paths way beyond just the immediate gig.
So it's not just about today's earnings, but strategically building for tomorrow. That's a powerful distinction. I like that.
Precisely. And in doing all that, you're also significantly developing new skills. This is a fantastic platform to enhance your communication, your marketing, your networking abilities. You'll quickly learn how to effectively engage an audience, how to articulate a brand's message clearly, represent a product compellingly. It's almost like a masterclass in influence and personal branding.
Absolutely.
And those are skills that are highly transferable to pretty much any professional setting.
Absolutely.
And finally, there's the perk that often gets overlooked.
Oh.
Access to exclusive events and products. Imagine getting an early look at new product launches, attending special brand events, or being among the first to try out innovative products. It's about being an insider,
Right.
getting a unique chance to experience new stuff and be part of exciting brand initiatives that, most people just don't get access to.
So the allure is pretty clear then. Leveraging your existing time, getting a diversified income stream, building powerful networks, sharpening your personal brand, and getting insider access. That's a compelling set of wins for anyone focused on growth.
Okay, those are definitely compelling points, but let's play devil's advocate for a moment. Every silver lining has a cloud, right?
Mhm.
You can't be all smooth sailing and free stuff. What are some of the, let's say, less glamorous truths or significant hurdles that aspiring brand ambassadors should really be prepared for? Like, what's the heads up here?
That's a crucial perspective to take, absolutely. First, there's the uncertainty of gigs. While flexibility is a huge plus, the availability of opportunities can definitely vary. Some months you might find yourself incredibly busy juggling multiple campaigns, while other months could be much, much slower.
Right, the feast or famine thing. Exactly. And that raises an important question. How do you manage your expectations and, maybe more importantly, your finances during those fluctuations? It really requires a certain level of adaptability and financial planning. Another significant practical point is self-employment taxes. As a brand ambassador, you're generally considered a contractor.
Okay.
This means you are personally responsible for handling your own taxes. It's not something to be intimidated by, but it does mean you need to be diligent about setting aside a portion of your earnings.
Yeah, put that money
You
aside.
got it. It's about owning your financial future, basically.
That's a really important practical detail. It catches so many people off guard when they first jump into the gig economy. It's definitely part of that entrepreneurial mindset you need.
It absolutely is. Then there's the element of competition. The brand ambassador world, well, it can be quite competitive, especially for the really popular brands or those highly sought-after campaigns. You'll likely need to actively seek out opportunities and, maybe more importantly, find ways to differentiate yourself. What makes you stand out? Building your unique voice and approach is key here.
So you can't just passively wait for things to come to you.
Not usually. No, not if you want the good stuff. Next, while we've highlighted flexibility, it's also true that some campaigns require a significant time commitment. Depending on the specifics of a gig or an event, you might find yourself needing to dedicate a substantial chunk of hours. So it's essential to carefully manage your time. Make sure you can realistically fulfill your obligations without burning out or, compromising other parts of your life. This isn't passive income. It demands genuine effort and time.
Good point.
And finally, there's the crucial aspect of brand alignment. As an ambassador, you're not just promoting a product. You are representing a brand, its values, its whole vibe. It's incredibly important to align yourself with brands that genuinely resonate with your own beliefs and interests. Authenticity is just paramount.
Yeah.
If you don't truly believe in what you're promoting, it will show. Your efforts won't be as effective, and frankly, it could damage your own credibility too. This isn't just about promotion, it's about that genuine connection.
So it really sounds like it's about balancing the excitement, the perks, with a really realistic understanding of the demands and the responsibilities. Sounds like the kind of person who thrives here is adaptable, financially savvy, and, yeah, deeply authentic. Okay, let's get down to brass tacks then. What's the tangible return? What can you actually expect to earn as a brand ambassador? What's the bottom line?
Right, the money question. Well, the average hourly rate for brand ambassador work can vary, but generally you can expect to earn somewhere in the range of, say, $15 to $30 per hour.
Okay, that's a decent range.
It is, yeah. It's a pretty solid range for a flexible income stream. However, it's really important to remember that these rates aren't set in stone. They can differ quite a bit based on several factors. Things like the specific brand you're working with. Bigger brands might pay more anywhere. The overall scope of the campaign, your level of experience, definitely your geographic location,
All right.
and the specific requirements of the gig itself. For instance, some roles might offer a fixed compensation for the whole campaign rather than a straight hourly rate. So you got to look at the total value, not just the per hour number.
That's helpful to know there's a good baseline, but also a lot of variables in play.
Yep.
Okay, so for someone listening who's thinking, all right, I'm interested, I get the pros and cons, how do you actually get started? How do you strategically land those brand ambassador opportunities? What are the first steps?
The good news is there's a pretty clear, actionable path you can follow. First, you absolutely need to research and identify brands that genuinely align with your interests and values. Honestly, start with what you already love and use. Look for opportunities where you can truly connect with the brand and its products, because that authenticity that's going to shine through and be your biggest asset.
Makes sense. Be genuine.
Totally. Next, build your online presence. This is critical these days. Think of it as your digital resume or storefront. Establish a strong presence, especially on key social media platforms where your target audience hangs out. Brands are often looking for ambassadors who not only have a decent following, but more importantly, an actively engaged audience. It's about real influence, not just follower count.
Quality over quantity sometimes.
Exactly. Then make sure to network. Don't underestimate this. Attend industry events if you can. Connect with other brand ambassadors you admire online. Build relationships with professionals in the marketing or PR fields. Networking can open doors to opportunities and collaborations that you might not find just browsing job boards. It's about building your tribe, your community.
Good advice.
There are also dedicated brand ambassador websites and platforms out there specifically designed to connect people like you with opportunities. Good examples to check out are sites like Influencer, Brand Ambassador World, and RepNation. These can be excellent launchpads, especially for finding your first gigs.
Okay, useful resource.
Definitely. And finally, when you find an opportunity that really excites you, take the time to apply properly and showcase your unique skills and passion. Don't just send a generic application. Carefully read the requirements for each role. In your application, highlight your relevant skills, point to your strong social media presence if that's relevant, and crucially, convey your genuine passion for that specific brand. Tell your unique story. Make it clear why you are the perfect person, that perfect human bridge for them.
That's fantastic practical advice. It really sounds like it's all about being proactive, yeah, building your personal brand with integrity, and like you said, being authentic in your approach. It's not just applying, it's presenting yourself.
Exactly. You're selling yourself as much as the brand.
So there you have it. A pretty comprehensive deep dive into becoming a brand ambassador as a flexible income stream. It really does offer this unique blend of flexibility, potential for diverse earnings, and significant personal and professional growth. But, like anything worthwhile, it definitely requires thoughtful planning and consistent effort. It's not a get-rich-quick thing. Absolutely. And what's truly fascinating, I think, is that brand ambassadorship isn't just about selling products. It's almost like a masterclass in building your own personal brand and connecting with communities on a deeper level. It really asks you to think critically about how you represent yourself and how you genuinely connect with the brands and products you choose to put your name behind, both online and, in person.
That's a great way to put it. And if this deep dive has sparked your interest in maximizing your earnings, just remember that there are so many different paths you can explore. We have other articles on our site at ProfitDuel delving into various income streams, things like matched betting, affiliate marketing, social media management, or even more unique ones like Airbnb co-hosting or app testing. The world of flexible earning opportunities is incredibly vast. There's lots out there. Yeah, and maybe this raises an important question for you, the listener, to ponder. What brands do you already genuinely love and talk about, without even being paid? That passion. That might just be your perfect, most authentic starting point for exploring this particular path.
Yeah.
Where does your natural enthusiasm already lie?
Great final thought. We certainly hope this deep dive into brand ambassadorship has given you plenty to think about for your own journey to earning more. That's a wrap for this episode. Thanks for hanging out with us on the Hustle Report. Catch you next time.